there's good news for the girls out there. I'm not really ironing, I'm smoothing because I can't do blow dries without making it all frizzy. But the good news for us girls, you're not going to believe it, girls. I just sort of come across this the other day, and it's been in all these fashion magazines. The bush is back. That's right. Oh, for all of us girls that have spent hours on our backs in, you know, beauticians having our labias almost ripped asunder and off and cast aside in the quest to fight nature's kind of, you know, implantation of little short and curlies, you know, on the sacred triangle. It's over. The battle is, we've won the battle. It was like a 14-year battle. Couldn't you believe it? You know, no one ever thought that a trend would last that long. You know, trends usually, you know, last a couple of years. But we have been removing our pubic hair for 14 years, 14 long years of, you know, waxing and shaving, and some people actually lasering, you know, which I think is a bit sad, really. I've got a girlfriend, and she lasered off her pubes, which is a bit sad now, because when you know, if you wax, it comes back. If you shave, it comes back. And, you know, I've given it a go, I have to say. You know, just to have a look and go, oh, that's very weird. But the whole kind of, you know, lasering is so permanent, and she really believed, like, that was it, you know. She had vilified the pubic hair. It was like, that is disgusting. I'm like, don't do it, you know, because I said, it's just fashion, you know, what happens when it comes back? And she's like, oh, you're such a feminist, as if it will ever come back. Well, fuck her, it did come back. It's in advertising campaigns all around the world. American Apparel put a campaign of women in underwear in the front window with big black pubes. Fantastic to see, like really kind of like the door to the cave has reappeared. It's now a scary, amazing place. You may not come back. And I think that shows the true power of the pube. I do worry about those women that have actually had the lasering, because what are they going to do now? Like, they've just got nothing there now. Like, they're less, I don't know, more like, you know, Lady Kojak than Lady Marmalade. You know, they're never going to get the big 70s, you know, kind of bush bait. They're going to have nothing. They're going to fight to grow one lonely little pube. Just, you know, if that. They're going to have to get, like, some sort of pube growing surrogates, you know, in other countries where we can actually go and get people to grow pubes and come back here and actually implant the pubes hair by hair. I do think it is very liberating, because can you imagine, because the whole Brazilian culture has changed. It's sort of changed the way we live. For instance, I think pubic lice, this is true, have almost become eradicated. So we've almost knocked out a species, which is kind of sad. Like, if I'm a conservationist, and I really think any species, you can't just be species, you know, pubic lice have a purpose, you know, so I think it's, you know, great that we're going to see a re-emergence of all sorts of genital crabs and lice that, you know, could have been wiped off the face of our planet forever. That's exciting. I think, you know, there's been, gussets have got smaller. I mean, gussets have got almost minuscule. I mean, pants, undies have got so small. Like, you got gussets that big. That doesn't hold anything in. They're going to have to widen the girth a bit on things. If the pubes are coming back, they're going to have to make a girl a decent gusset again, which is, you know, I'm happy about that. I think there's been a huge rise. Plastic surgeons have had a boom time, because, you know, as women rip up their pubes, of course, they've had a good look and gone, oh, that's not looking too good. So they've had been, you know, remodeling, they've had trimming done, and some of them had like absolute removal of bits of labia that they just didn't like the look of. So now with the pubes, I mean, who's going to need labiaplasty when you've got pubes? I mean, it's like just having, I don't know, it's like the ultimate kind of sarong, but hanging over stuff you don't want anyone to look at. You know, I'm very excited, and I have to say, I feel as women, we actually owe a debt of gratitude to the blokes, the ones that brought back the beard. Because, you know, I think the upstairs man beard is almost been as kind of vilified and hated and feared as much as the downstairs lady beard. And in a sense, the blokes that actually came back and they said, you know what, we're going to give this a go. We're going to push this beard. We're going to take this thing that people fear and think is disgusting, and we're going to wear it until people start to like it. And that's what groovy people do. See, groovy people have the power to make ungroovy things groovy. So the ungroovy people go, wow, I hated beards, but they must be cool now. And that's what's happened. So now people that never had beards are now growing beards, going, I love beards, which has been part of this whole kind of demystifying hair. Like, we're no longer frightened of hair because men have worn them on their face in cafes proudly, and we as women, if we wanted a root, had to put up with the man with a beard because it was actually to look past the beard. So now we're going, well, fuck you, if you can grow a beard on your face, I'm going to grow my beard back, because I'm not going to spend half my day maintaining this unmaintainable clean bald vagina. It's so exciting. Anyway, I just have to say thanks to all the men with beards for helping us get our lady beards back. It is. It's an exciting time. So, girls, now's the time to let yourself grow. Hey, let it all come back. Just grow it back for summer. Let it happen. Hey, bring back the big 70s bush. I've actually got a start on mine. It's fantastic. I've actually got a little bit of head start. Look what I've done. That's fantastic. Can't let them. Isn't that great? You like? See? I bought the book. They never say anything about not colouring. I think colouring is good. I mean, I've gone for the whole kind of rainbow region look, which I think is actually quite nice. Have fun with your bush, girls. It's so good to have it back. Oh, the endless things you can do. You can't do much with a bald mound. Maybe get a tattoo on it, but I'll tell you what. You've got somewhere to keep your hands warm now.